Good afternoon, Stars. Today is Monday, December 11th. Let's check today's headlines.
Police in New York are on the scene of a possible terrorist attack. We'll bring you the latest.
The FFA still has some fruit.
And do you like the desk in Mrs. Neese, Mr. Cunningham's, and Mrs. Foxworthy's room? Well, Weebo might be getting more.
Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Jake McGee.
And I'm Micaiah Himes. Let's check today's trivia question.
The question is, how many questions are there on the popular game called HQ?
Call Radio TV at extension 3132 if you think you know the answer.
In today's top story, investigators are still on the scene of a possible terror-related incident near Times Square. A 27-year-old man is in custody as he allegedly detonated an improvised explosive device on a walkway near 42nd Street and 8th Avenue in New York City. The device was a pipe bomb, and the suspect has claimed to be a member of ISIS.
In Weebo news, Mr. Miller wants to remind teachers that the corporation may have enough funds to purchase a new classroom set of chairs like the ones in Mr. Cunningham and Mrs. Foxworthy's room. Any teachers interested are asked to email Mr. Miller, and the drawing will be Friday.
The FFA class's limited supply of extra fruit, from Honey Crisp apples to navel oranges, pears, and pecans. There are plenty to choose from. Stop by the ag room or see any member of the Western Boone FFA to purchase or to obtain more information. It's now time for today's Twitter poll. Today's Twitter poll is, which desk do you like better, the old or the new ones?
Make sure you vote at Weebo RDTV. We'll have the results on tomorrow's broadcast.
We'll be back with weather after this quick break.
And now Devin Shaw joins us with weather. So Devin, how's it looking out there today?
Well, it's looking to be pretty much of a gloomy day. Let's take a look at our weather shot. As you can see, we have quite a bit of wind, and it is mostly cloudy. Taking a look at our current conditions. Currently, the temperature is 42 degrees out. We have winds coming out of the south-southeast at 18 miles an hour, and we have 0 inches of daily rain. Moving on to our almanac, our record high it was set back in 1971 at 67 degrees. Our record low back in 1977 at -5. Our averages today of a low of 25 and high of 40. Moving on to our extended forecast, Tuesday we have a high of 25 and a low of 15. Wednesday, high of 37 and a low of 20. Thursday, a high of 31 and a low of 22. We'll be back with sports after this quick break.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get hurt. The minute you let her under your skin.
And now Fiona joins us with sports. So Fiona, I heard there were some great basketball games on Friday.
Yeah, Stars did pretty good. I'll get right to that. In sports, congratulations to the boys and girls varsity basketball teams as they defeated cross-country rival Lebanon. The Lady Stars beat the Tigers by a score of 55-52. Madison Jones had 23 and Hillary Reed had 15 points. The boys team also won with a score of 55-54. With some clutch free throws from Tom Hendricks, but the Stars up by 1 with less than 2 seconds to go. The boys and the girls both move on to face Southmont this Friday in a doubleheader. Good luck, Stars! And wrestling news, 5 of 6 Weibo wrestlers placed in Clinton Prairie Invitational, with 2 overall champions. The Stars ended with a 5th place finish out of 12 teams. Champions for the Stars were Dakota Halford and Cooper Williams. That's all for sports. Now back to the news desk for the answer to the question of the day.
Thanks, Fiona. The question was, how many questions are there on the popular game called HQ?
If you answered 12, you are correct. The classes who answered correctly are Miss Acton, Mr. Brunny, Mr. Colin, Mrs. Foxworthy, Mr. Harrison, Mrs. Lurch,
Miss Peters, Mr. Riggins, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Sparks, Mrs. Walker. That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Jake McGee.
I'm Devin Shaw.
I'm Fiona Cart.
and I'm Micaiah Himes. From all of us here at WBTV, have a great day.